So let's do a little unboxing of this MXL R144 ribbon microphone. This version is called the Heritage Edition. It's no different than the standard R144. It's just a little bit different color, more of a champagne silver color, and it comes with a bit more accessories like the shock mount, cleaning cloth, and that really cool carrying case. Now, while I'm unboxing here, I wanted to talk a little bit about ribbon mic theory, a little bit of the fundamentals of a ribbon microphone. As a rule of thumb, never run phantom power to a ribbon microphone. That being said, modern ribbon microphones tend to have diodes in there that restrict their flow of electricity into the microphone, so they are usually safe. So if you accidentally switch on phantom power to a modern ribbon microphone like the MXL 144, there's very little risk of damage, but still, as a rule of thumb, never run phantom power to a ribbon microphone. As you can see, it has a figure 8 polar pattern, which means it's going to pick up anything in front of and behind the microphone. So you need to take that into consideration versus a cardioid polar pattern, which just picks up what is in front of the microphone. So to use a ribbon microphone, you don't want any reflective surface behind the microphone. Ribbon microphones, because of the polar 8 pattern, were used on a lot of early talk shows like Johnny Carson and David Letterman, because you could get the host in front of the microphone and pick up the guest voice behind the microphone. Now they're more of just a set piece. They're a prop. Everyone's wearing lapels. They're using boom microphones. But that's why you saw ribbon mics used on early talk shows. So the other thing about ribbon microphones is they have an inherently darker or warmer, darker tone to them. So that makes them very good on human vocals that
tend to be more nasally. It tends to really kind of tame the nasally region of the voice.
I'm going to stop talking like that because it's pretty annoying. They also do very wonderfully on horns and on stringed instruments and on distorted guitar cabinets, especially as a supplement to something like a Shure SM57. So when people first get a ribbon microphone, they may notice that it's a darker tone. There's nothing wrong with the microphone. That's just how they sound naturally. But don't fear, you can add gobs of EQ to a ribbon microphone. Ribbon microphones take EQ very well, so you can tailor a more modern, warm tone out of a ribbon microphone. Don't be afraid to EQ way more than usual. You've actually been listening to the R144 this entire time. I've been recording this voiceover with it. I'm going to give a demonstration of with no EQ and with EQ. So this is me talking. This is the microphone with no EQ added at all. It's just my voice. Yes, I am using some compression to kind of even out the volume of my voice as I speak. I'm recording in 32-bit float so that I can have more control later on and when I edit, but there's no EQ going on here. Now I'm going to switch on the EQ. When you EQ it, you can get a much better, more modern tone, as I mentioned. So the EQ I have going on here is a bit of a cut, a mid-range cut. So I have about 300 hertz cut and 800 hertz cut with a fairly wide bandwidth to do that scoop. So I am leaving the low end, and I'm also boosting the high end by quite a bit, around 10,000, 12,000 hertz. I am boosting the air of the microphone to give my voice a more modern voiceover feel to it. But now I'm going to switch back to the flat EQ of the microphone itself. No EQ happening at all. This is fully bypassed. This is the natural sound of the MXL R144 ribbon microphone. Thank you so much for watching.